Hello guys, it is Modest Major here, bringing you some commentary over a 25 and 3 free-for-all. You'll probably see from the title of the video that I've titled it my best free-for-all gameplay ever. Not best score, but best gameplay. I've always been a prioritizer of, a better gameplay is more important than a better score in my eyes. I do like good scores, of course, but what I'm saying in terms of a 25 and 2 versus a 25 and 5. If the 25 and 5 had some insane, overkills or some insane, sprees going on and stuff like that, I'd probably much prefer the 25 and 5 to a 25 and 2 with maybe consistent DMRing and a bit more defensive gameplay. On the other hand, I don't think necessarily my gameplays, not to be arrogant or anything, because it is harder for me to get gameplays at the same time, but my gameplays don't necessarily fall under the category of boring, because I just don't play in that playstyle. If I've managed to get a gameplay, chances are it's probably going to be interesting, because I never slow down my gameplays or start to try and strategize in order to be able to get gameplays. I just never strategize. I just play as it comes. Reactionary gameplay, I think Dragoon once told me. That's what I have, and that is correct. No one says it better than Dragoon. This gameplay, I was kind of waiting for Dragoon to give me an opportunity to put it on his channel. But I've been looking in my theatre recently, and I just keep seeing it at the bottom of the list, and I've just wanted to post it on my channel so bad. Because, I don't know, there's some very cool moments in this gameplay, especially when I pick up the shotgun and start going ham. No, sorry, I've already got the shotgun, but there's a moment with the shotgun later on, which is pretty insane. And I would also say these players weren't the worst, or at least, they're not amazing, but at the same time they push you quite hard, and they weren't making it any easier for me. So I think that in itself makes it kind of more interesting to play. There's also one guy on their team that in the match that I absolutely despise. I think it was that white guy that I just killed recently. I freaking hate him because he goes invisible, and he gives me one of my most annoying deaths later on in the game. But yeah, this just kind of, for me, symbolizes everything about my playstyle. This is everything I try to be. This is everything, when I'm at the beginning of a game, this is what I want to come out of. It's my stereotypical, favourite gameplay. Just rushing from spawn to spawn, putting up fights against as many people as I physically can, and trying to come out on top. There's a lot of moments where I literally come out by the skin of my teeth in sort of a lucky instance. But what I do like about this gameplay is the deaths that I get aren't necessarily like me making mistakes. I do make mistakes, but I don't get killed for them for some odd reason. It's just, I love it when that happens. I love it when you just get out by the skin of your teeth, you made a mistake, but you manage to turn it into something better. It's one of these things in the Halo game that when a lot of the time a mistake, if you somehow pull through making that mistake, can lead to something better. Like, you've opened up an opportunity to be in the middle of 3 players, and if they somehow get disorientated or aren't predicting you to make that mistake, then you just get in the middle of some chaotic situation where if you come out on top, you could get some insane triple kill and stuff like that. I think montage players have that to some extent pretty goddamn well. Like, they almost... They get into a situation which is almost ungettable out of and play people around them, and, all the people around them are thinking, well, we've got this guy, but they manage to get out somehow, even though they've created this almost impossible situation to get out of. I don't know why I've never been good at getting clips. I am not good at getting clips, just a fun little fact for you. Terrible at getting montage clips. I've probably gotten about 3 since this game has come out, and the ones I do get, I always forget to save because they're so few and far between that I just don't really get that excited over. It's not something I've ever gone for. It's not something I'm very good at, and you would have thought I would be, considering I just try and play aggressive, but it just doesn't seem to work out that way. I think I do play sort of aggressively tactical, like I won't get into a situation where I think it's completely impossible. Whereas I think that's actually what you need to do as a montage, kind of trial and error in impossible errors. That's why you see a lot of montage players with not necessarily the greatest KDs. Anyway, I've been Modest Major. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the gameplay as much as I enjoyed playing it. Peace out.